Okay, so let's go for this simul against Ding Liren, round number 2. Oh my god. And knight f3 played. Already I don't know what to do. Okay, let's just put the knight on f6 and we will decide next if I play with d5 or g6 or whatever. It should be fun. Okay, g3. I think it's a good move, so I will copy that. g6. Yeah, basically I want to do the mirror opening. I'm just going to copy everything till the end. Okay, now maybe I will change on the next move. It depends. Against d4 I can play d5, against c4 I can play c5. So actually I could do the mirror once more. Oh my. Okay, d4. I could play d5, but yeah, d6. More cautious. I'm a cautious kind of girl. Okay, a4. It's a move. He wants a5 and a6. Yeah, it's an idea. I'm just grabbing some space on the queen side. But I think maybe I can let him. I mean, it's dangerous because once the pawn is on a6, the bishop will awake. But I want to play knight c6 on the e5 anyway. But I might regret it. I might only move 6 and I'm already stressed. Okay, let's put knight c6. This can be a bad move. Or can it? I'm not scared of d5. I mean, knight e5, not b4 maybe. Or maybe even just knight b8. The pawn on d5 is just stupid. So a5 is a move. And now the question is, can I allow it to come further? Come to me, baby. Probably not. But I want to. Why? I will hate myself if I just play e5 and after a6 I'm lost. dd. Okay, just can't calculate. I have some vague memory of e5 being playable here, but it really looks like it's not playable, so probably my memory is troubled. It's not working, and my calculation is not working too, so so maybe e5, d, a6 and e4. This could be a move. Okay, let's try this. e5, d, a6, e4. And then, yeah. If he plays queen takes d8, I take with the rook, obviously. Okay, so this is a strange position, but because yeah, I will use the pawn on e4 to kind of block the diagonal. So a6, I mean, I will be able to take. So yeah, here we come. Should I take on d1 first? Probably not. Or maybe. Okay, let's just play e4. I'm very much regretting my choice. B takes, knight takes c4 looks horrible. I mean, bishop b7 is still here, but... And... rook e8. You could even take, and if I take the queens first, then rook e8. Knight c3, and yeah, it's not clear. So maybe this. I take, he takes, rook e8, knight c3, b takes a6, knight takes c4, knight takes c4, and then bishop b7. Or if knight takes e4, I could even play knight g4 maybe, because it seems strange to give him the g file, but it might be already like +1 for white. Okay, let's exchange. Okay, so in fact this was my first mistake of the game. Contrary to what I thought, the position is more than fine for black. Actually knight g5 was a mistake, and here black is much better after queen to e7. And yeah, now that I see it, it's an obvious move, but for some reason I didn't think at all about it. And yeah, like knight c3, and now rook d8, and white is already in trouble on the g file. So actually Ding made a mistake, and he had to take here. And okay, now knight g5, and it's a game, more or less equal. But knight g5 without taking was a mistake, but after queen takes d1, now white is much better. Yeah, ab7 is not a move, yeah? I take with check. So he is going to take, and then I play rook e8. He could have pre-moved, but okay. Ding doesn't need to pre-move, that is not against me. Okay, so rook e8 is it? It is. Yeah, I don't expect him to take. I think he will just play knight c3. Okay, here I have to take, yeah. Otherwise the whole thing is just senseless. So let's take. Knight takes c4, knight takes e4. And I think he will play... Okay, bishop takes c4 is a move actually. But in fact b takes a6 was not forced at all, and it was a bad move. And the best move here was the incredible rook to b8. Oh my. It would have been such a beautiful move to make, but I think it's not my level. I think you have to be, you have to know it, or be a grandmaster, or a cheater to play such a move. The idea, the very deep idea behind it, is after knight takes e4, knight takes e4, white cannot take with the bishop, because then we play h6, hitting the knight, and after bishop takes c6, bc6, the knight is hit, so it has to move. And now we can simply regain our pawn on b2, and actually black is even a bit better. So after rook b8, incredible move, white has to take, and yeah, it's a game. So white is better according to the computer, but like the only move for an advantage is the not so obvious move rook to a4, so it would have been much better than taking on a6. So the good news is I am up a pawn. The bad news is this bishop is a monster, and I'm going to lose another pawn, and I will stay with weaknesses. But okay, my bishop, my fianchetto bishop could also tends to be not so bad, hitting the pawn on b2, and I could have some knight g4 sometimes, and the rook will come to b8, adding some pressure against b2, some joint pressure with the bishop, so maybe it's not all that bad, but... And here he does have a choice. Both moves are good because the bishop takes, okay, there is a threat and so on, but then the knight on g5 doesn't do much. Whereas if he takes with the knight could jump on c5, and this is a monster square, hitting the pawn on a6, but also preventing bishop b7. Does he really want bishop b7, rook d7? I do not think so, but maybe. Maybe. No, it looks like it really should not work. I do not know why though, but okay, his back rank would be really weakened, but like bishop b7, rook d7, rook d8, if he just takes the pawn on c7, I give a check, king g2, and here do I cry? I have trouble to believe it. This could be good for white, but okay, anyway, if I don't play bishop b7, then I can resign already, so let's play it and hope that rook d7 doesn't work. After rook d7 I cannot play rook e7 because then bishop c6 wins on the spot, so rook d7, what can I play? The bishop on e4 is a bit loose because it's attacked and it's only protected by the g5 knight, which I can also attack, but I don't see why rook d7 doesn't work. I mean, it should not, but if it does, then I might resign. So oh my, oh girl, why did I agree to play? Oh fuck me. Like, is it really possible to play like this? I mean, if Ding Liren does, then it is, but it's painful. It's painful. Rook d8, rook c7, rook d1 check, king g2, and here rook takes e4 is a move, but is rook takes e4 a move? Rook takes e4, knight takes e4, knight e5. Is it a move? I take, he takes, knight e5. Okay, I want to play rook e8, knight, rook e8 takes the bishop on e4, knight takes e4, knight e5, and if rook d4, maybe c5 is a move, but let's say simply knight f3, e takes f3, and bishop takes d4. And okay, my structure is ruined, but the two bishop might be playable. But now that I have this idea, is it working? Like after rook d8, knight rook takes c7. Yeah, I want to basically play rook d1 check for the king to g2 and then use this bishop to attack, but I really don't see how. So okay, rook takes e4. Can he play rook c7? Oh, something else. He can. Rook c7 is a move, but if I just take... no, rook e7, then... okay, rook takes e4, rook c7, rook e7, and I'm winning! Wow! First variation, I calculate where I'm not resigning at the end. So, rook takes e4, knight takes e4, knight e5. What can you play? What can you play? What can the wall number 2 play? Rook d4 seems like only move, and then I give a check. Okay, let's play it. Actually, rook takes e4 was the best move according to the computer, and even the only move to stay in the game. So had Ding Liren foreseen it? Let's see.
Rook e4. If I take on e4, he can knight d5.
Yeah, so I think he was surprised, but I'm not sure. It's always hard to tell with Ding. So knight c5 is also a move, but I can take. Knight takes b7. Okay, this is what I missed. Knight c5, knight takes d7, and knight takes b7. But rook b8, yeah, rook b8, no, it's fine. Rook b8 and knight a5, and I can take... what? This is what he wants to play. Okay. Is it that bad? Wow. Wow, probably. If Ding Liren plays it. Okay, so now it's bishop and knight against rook and pawn, on maybe 2 pawns. And the thing is, after e4, my piece is... I don't know. It doesn't look that bad for me, but maybe I just don't understand the position. Where do I put my bishop? f5 looks decent, because if he plays e4, then he weakens his f3 pawn, and I can play bishop e6. Maybe even bishop f5. Yeah, let's play bishop f5, because I'm already much worse on time. So rook takes, and like he doesn't care about a rook coming to d1. I mean a rook, my only rook. But he says that his king will be safe on f2. And yeah, probably. Do I play... no, I want to play rook d8. I mean, let's play rook d8. It's just a normal move. Here, probably king f2. But I can play maybe like rook d1. I attack. And it's important that my bishop covers the square on c8, so there is no time for rook c8 check. So yeah, I don't know. King g2, okay, this is a grandmaster move. And maybe I already regret not having played bishop h3 on the previous move. Yeah, okay, I do have some regrets. So yeah, but like maybe not, but yeah. Okay, I should not regret, because there is no point, but it could have been a much better move, much precise move, to play the clever bishop h3, preventing king g2, and then after rook takes a7, only then play rook d8. Yep. Anyway, it is in the past, so what do we do now? I really want to play rook d1. I mean, it's too tempting a move not to make, but last time I played rook d8, because it was too tempting not to make, I regret it. Yeah, the move after, so maybe I will have some regrets here after his move. But let's see. Should really try to just give mate, because I'm already done material, and in middle games or openings, the two minor pieces are better than rook and pawns, because like in the opening the rook is on a1 and the pawn means nothing, but here the rook are active and the pawn will run and promote. So is g5 a move? Nah. Yeah, I'm probably just lost. The more I look at the position, the more I think I'm just lost. I really wish I could play bishop d4, because then there would be this mate ID on g1, but yeah, this is not happening. Okay, let's try knight d7, but I really think I will resign very soon. For instance, I think rook takes a7, bishop d4, rook a check, king g7, and here probably a3, bishop b2 maybe, but yeah, it's not looking great at all. I don't believe in my position, not for 1 second. Don't believe in myself too. So yep. And I do believe in Ding Liren, yeah. g4. Now the king will be able to move on the on h3. So I have to move my bishop. Okay, let's move. And here, if he plays rook takes a7, which he will, if I play bishop b2, then bishop h6, and I will be the one getting mated. So probably rook takes a7. I have to play h5, and probably the only good news is that if he takes, then bishop d4, and there is this threat once again. But yeah, then check, and e3, and I will be dead lost. I'm already putting my hands in prayer. Yeah, I'm not a believer, though. Of course I'm not. I mean, I'm French. Check. That is interesting. So I wanted knight f8, gaining a tempo. So let's play this. And then maybe h5. I'm very low on time, actually. The time control is 30 minutes plus 30 seconds per move, so it doesn't really matter. I will not lose because of time, I will lose because of my bad play. But I don't really get his... Oh, okay, he wanted to protect the pawn. Yeah, Yeah, why not? So should I play h5? I mean, I should try at least. There are some funny variations, which doesn't work at all. I mean, yeah, I was looking at something funny but totally stupid. gh5, g5, bishop g5, so I gave 2 pawns, but bishop d4, threatening mate, and after e3, what did I want? Ah yeah, rook d2, and if king g3, now bishop e5 check, and it is a fork. But yeah, just stupid. I'm ashamed of showing how badly do I calculate. Yeah, obviously I'm not bluffing Ding Liren. I really want to play g5, so, but... Okay, first, is there a point in bishop d4? Because it's a mate threat. So, you know, like if he had pre-moved, then I can give mate. But bishop d4 e3, bishop b6 is a move. Yeah, probably this is a normal variation. So after hg, I cannot take with the knight, so I have to take with the pawn. Yeah. Okay. Because bishop d4 e3, if I give a check, then simply king g3. I really want g5 to work. I don't see why it should, but it would be so beautiful. Okay, let's play g5. And let's try to, how do we say, muddy the waters? Do we say that? Maybe we do. The question though is, what do I want to muddy the waters against Ding Liren? And the answer is obvious, because I'm dead last anyway, so let's have some fun. Let's have some fun, this game is sick. So come and take a ride. I might discuss stick. Did I just quote Lady Gaga? I did. I did. There is a funny line. Bishop takes, bishop d4, e3, check on d2, king g1, and here it's a pity that bishop h3 doesn't work. e4, rook g2 check, and king f1, and I can give a discovery check, but it is lost anyway, so what? Okay, needless to say, I did not think about this move at all. Fuck me. So yeah, it is a great move. Damn. And I start being very low on time. Should I play rook e1 or rook b1? Does it matter? I want rook e1. No, my idea is just that after king f2, which he will play, I think, then the king will be on a square on which I will be able to give check. So let's play. There's no other move, yeah? In fact, there was another move. I saw it, I just did not believe in it. It was a move rook to h1 and not b1. The idea is simply that after bishop takes g5, I can take the pawn. And the best move according to the computer is bishop to g3, but then I can unpin my knight on f8 with the move king to h7. And yeah, it's not that clear, it's like -1 or so, so obviously much better for Ding, and I would still have lost, but the decisive mistake was only move 27. Here, rook to b1, bishop g5, bishop b2 might be possible, not at all, rook d8, and I resign. Ah no, bishop d4 check anyway. Rook takes, rook b8, but bishop d4 check, e3, rook b8. Too complicated for me. What am I saying? I wanted bishop e5. I forgot about this or what? Bishop e5. What's the variation? The problem is I will get... No, there's no mate. Bishop h6 I can take. Rook d8 I take. And bishop e7. Bishop h2. It's a game, yeah? So, okay, let's play bishop e5. Yes, I saw this. And then I forgot. Ah, yeah. Now I resign. Okay, this is what I forgot. Yeah. So I should have... Okay. Damn. Opposite color bishop, but actually bishop d6 is even more precise. Oh boy. This guy is good. I wanted rook f8 and king g7 and bishop d6, rook b2. With a lost position, but some chances. But bishop d6? Bishop d6 and I don't even manage to take the pawn on b2. Ay ay ay. Yep, so here I should just resign. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry that I played that badly, but anyway, he was far too good for me, so no regret here. And congratulations, Ding. Yep, I'm sure. No regret.